Ashley Cook. I am the park manager of the Alligator Creek Preserve in Punta Gorda. I work for the Charlotte Harbor Environmental Center, which is a nonprofit organization that has been dedicated for the last 37 years to providing environmental education, recreation, and conservation efforts to our community. My experience with the Florida Master Naturalist program was phenomenal. I think that anytime you get these types of groups of people in one room that, regardless of their background or, their professional career pathways, everybody there has some level of passion and interest in the environment. And I think you're able to really start up some interesting and really wonderful conversations and questions that just spiral, from there. What I really loved about our program, which I completed all in Charlotte County, was that they tied everything that we were learning, from our presentations into field trips, local field trips. So I think that was one of my favorite parts about this program, and what I love so much about it is that it takes you deeper than, just following along in your manual or in a presentation. You get those real life examples of what you're being taught, and it's retained so much easier and so much more, enjoyable as well. The Uplands Animal Neighbors ties into a program that I'm actually developing in real life called Animal Neighbors. So the program is kind of inspired by development and habitat fragmentation that has, unfortunately pushed wildlife and humans closer and closer together. So with that, we see, a lot more wildlife that might be roaming through our residential areas or in our backyards. And unfortunately, that creates a lot of fear of the unknown and a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to our wildlife as well. So this program is kind of designed to bridge those gaps, to be able to provide the information on who are these, animal neighbors that you might be seeing? Why are they, popping up now, and kind of shed some light on some of the challenges that they might be facing so that we can empathize a little bit better with them, but also be able to share, the benefits of having them, in your community or in your backyard, and also provide, some safety tips for some of those animals as well. We wanted to create a guidebook that they could kind of refer back to that would help them identify these animals, some of their benefits, and some of the do's and don'ts, right, of, what to do or not do if you are encountering them. So for our final project, we created the Upland Animal Neighbors portion of that guidebook, where me and my teammates, selected a certain amount of critters to kind of shed some light on and share that information with. The interactions that you get within your own, individual modules, everybody is completely different each time, but the passion and the interest stays the same every time. And it's a really comforting and safe zone, I think, in general, but especially for furthering your education as well. So if anybody is really looking to learn more, but also make connections with, your local community as well, the Florida Master Naturalist program is a wonderful way of doing that.